Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to come on and do a quick video. Everything's crazy. I am moving in a matter of days. So I just wanted to come on and give a little quick update, and I wanted to get some videos out, but I have been working on something else that the Lord's called me to do, and I truly believe the Lord's called me to do this. So I've mentioned on here before that I've started a charity called ThatEndoLifeUK. You can find us on, I've started a Facebook page over the last coming days, which will be a place of support and advice. I am on Instagram, ThatEndoLifeUK, and we have a website. All of these things are slowly, going to be built on, but we've laid the foundations. There's a contact form on our website, so if you are going through and you have suffered with endometriosis, then please type us a message and I will offer whatever advice that I can give. I've been suffering with endometriosis, and I've mentioned it on this channel before, since I was 13 years of age. I'm now 41. I have had 3 laparoscopies and 1 hysterectomy and excision surgery. So I've had quite 4 surgeries for this disease. But I've spoke about that on here before, and I am going to start, I think, a YouTube channel for the endometriosis charity that I'm starting. It's not a registered charity at the moment because the rules state in England that my charity has to earn £5,000 a year. And we haven't started fundraising yet in regards to setting up events and things to raise money for my charity. So as soon as it hits that £5,000 mark, it will become a registered charity. I'm fine with that. I truly know that the Lord will send those to help and place it on their hearts to give if that's what they are to do. I trust the Lord in everything, and He is my witness. He is going to govern me to make sure that I do the right thing in regards to the money that people donate and the place it even goes to. Every step of this will be prayed over and stewarded correctly, because I don't want this to be a charity where I want the people involved that will be involved, like me, my husband, and whoever the other trustee is going to be. I want it to be a voluntary position. I don't want to waste money giving payment to us. I want every part of it to be a voluntary position. I want every penny raised to go to helping those that need it. So that's the goal going forward. So I've mentioned on here before, I was working with my local member of parliament, discussing things with him, because the waiting list for diagnosis for endometriosis has actually gone up by nearly 2 years since 2020. So Endometriosis UK, who's a massive charity here in England, they have done like some research and put together it all into a booklet and a report, basically. And they discovered that since 2020, waiting times have actually gone up instead of coming down, and they was already bad. So instead of waiting, I think it was 8 years, it's actually gone up to 9 years and 4 months, I think it is. So it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. It's taken nearly a decade for someone to be diagnosed. That is crazy to me. Like, what other health condition do you know where it takes 10 years to be diagnosed? That's just mental. And the amount of pain that women are in is just not acceptable to leave them suffering. And here in the UK, and I will forever highlight this, a woman took her life. She was 35. She had children. She took her life because she couldn't stand the pain. She was waiting to be seen. Her appointment got cancelled. She had told she had to wait another 18 months. She couldn't do it anymore. That is, one death is too much. We cannot allow that to happen. So, this charity was started out of passion and love and complete. I've experienced the desperation myself. I've experienced not being listened to by those that should be listening, being dismissed, being told it's just normal to be in this amount of pain. It's normal to have excruciating pain and heavy bleeding. Guys, it is not. Ladies, if you are suffering with heavy bleeding to the point where it's altering your life, please know that's not normal. Go to your doctor and speak to them about it. If they just want to throw pills at you and without investigating, go find a different doctor. That is not good practice. So all of these things I'm addressing in my charity. There's loads of things that I actually want to do, and I'm so excited to get started, but I'm trying to do it alongside moving and this channel. So yeah, but praise the Lord, I know he's going to give me the energy and strength and the determination to actually do that which he's called me to do. So as I was saying, I was working with the local MP. I met him before my surgery. No, I contacted him before my surgery, asking if we could meet to discuss things. And I think it was about 6 to 8 weeks, and then they got back to me. It might not have actually been that long, but it feels like it was that long. Saying, can you come in to the surgery that he's holding? However, I was due to have surgery, so I wouldn't be able to. So I says, please let me know the next one he holds, and I will gladly come. Which they did, and credit where credit's due, and true to his word, they did that. So as soon as they had a next available slot to be able to talk to me, I went in and I spoke with him. He didn't rush me out of the office. He sat there for nearly an hour listening to my story, what I've been going through. He actually knows somebody himself with endometriosis, so it's wonderful. And yeah, he gave me the time and space to really express my concerns of how women are being treated, things that can be done to make a difference, because the change I'm calling for, I want a national database so consultants can see waiting times in different areas, so we can actually get that put into practice. And that is one of the things that I'm really wanting to action and push for. And I truly believe I'll have the backing of the medical field, which I'm going to try and put together something to achieve that, proof of that. So, I think it was last week I got a phone call from one of his office staff, our local MP, and he asked if I would like to go to Westminster. Endometriosis UK was holding like an event there, where people could come and bring their politicians as well, and so we can get more people in Parliament involved in what's going on. And obviously I'd already met my politician. He knew about this event, so he says, would you like to come along? So I did. I went along representing my charity, and also obviously Endometriosis UK do wonderful work, and they are really trying to push for change as well. So I think the more of us out there that do that, the better it is for all the women suffering with it. So I went to Parliament yesterday, which was amazing. Met with my local MP again. He spoke with me. He took me up to the meeting, and I spoke with the CEO of Endometriosis UK, who basically, went through some of the things in her report on what was being found. But of course, I've lived it, so I know. Funnily enough, my MP kept saying, oh, it's funny, the things that you've raised in your report, Lisa's actually brought up. So I was bringing these things up before this report was even written, and it was the same things. But I've lived it, so I know it, I don't need that report to tell me how bad things are. I've experienced it for myself since I was 13 years of age. So, so that was wonderful. They said they couldn't work with me and my charity because I'm not registered at the moment, but obviously I'm in its infancy. I mean, we only started it late 2025, and I had surgery, so I couldn't really focus on it, any fundraising or anything. But she has welcomed me to work with them. Now, I don't want to give up what I'm doing, so I will always be a champion for Endometriosis UK, but I think I won't give up my charity. I want to keep going until it's a registered charity. So that's what I'm going to do. So I went down, and it was just so wonderful, and to feel listened to. And I don't want people to see me when I'm there. I am just the epitome of the women that are struggling. I'm the voice. I'm literally what these women are going through. I want them to see that. I am just one of millions. I am nobody in this situation. I just want to be a voice for them that are not being heard, that are being dismissed. And it's gone on too long. So things need to change, and I'm just so resilient and stubborn. I won't stop until things are changed. It has to change. Being told there's not enough money is not an excuse, I'm afraid, because you can donate money to all these things that could be way behind this. Millions of women suffering every single day. So we actually took the bus. So the bus was, I think, 3.5 hours there, and on the way back it was really bad. So it was over 4 hours because there was traffic and there was an accident. The motorway was... It was drama. It was such drama, guys. We came back so exhausted, and I feel so exhausted today. But I haven't got time to be exhausted because I've got to finish packing this house, and whilst, you know, updating things, so I need to get on my website eventually and put on the things, you know, the pictures that was taken yesterday. But whilst I was there, our local MP, bless him, gave us a tour around Westminster. So we got to see where the House of Commons sit. We got to see where they used to sit. We got to see where the Queen, you know, where she was laid in state, bless her. So yeah, it was wonderful to walk around and see all that history, because, you know, our country is so rich in history. It's such an old country. So yeah, it was wonderful, and it was so nice to have the support from a member of parliament, and that he's offered, even though I will be moving out of his constituency, he is still offered his support. And I just want to say, my local MP is truly wonderful. And I know people give politicians a really hard time, but there's some of them that are normal people that actually really, really care. And, you know, their heart is in the right place and they really want to make a difference. And honestly, wonderful, guys, really wonderful. And praise the Lord for him. So that's what I've been doing, guys. We haven't set up anywhere to donate at the moment, because also we need a bank account for the charity, but you have to be registered to get one of those. So I think we are just going to place it in a savings account where you can see the ins and outs. So it's everything's traceable where the money's moved about to, that we are currently raising. As soon as we hit that £5,000 mark, it will be a registered charity. We'll get a bank account and get it all set up. But in the meantime, I think my husband, I'm going to ask him to place something on the website where people can donate if they want to, if the Lord places it on your heart to do so. So on ThatEndoLifeUK, hopefully over the coming days, if we can do it on there, if not, there will be information on the website and my social medias on how you can donate, hopefully. We are moving this week, so if we say like within the next week, hopefully there will be some information on where and how you can donate if you want to. And the money will be going to funding help for these women. I mean, practical help, funding, helping people getting diagnoses, you know, counselling them through being able to advocate for themselves, giving these women appointments with me. I've actually trained to be a wellness practitioner. So I was just going to ask for a donation from them for that service, because I wanted to do it for free, but then I'm trying to run a charity to actually physically have some tangible help for these women. So I'm going to ask for a donation to receive that service, where I will help them, you know, navigate diet, where they can help improve their diet to improve their pain and bring the inflammation down in their body. Supplements that help them, teaching you to advocate for yourself, how exercise and fitness fits into that. You know, I found walking to be really good. Even when I've been in pain, walking's been really, really good. So yeah, there's loads of things you can do. I've also got, I know I'm a bit on the heavier side, so it's hard to believe, but I've also got a level 3 personal trainer qualification. So I used to do boxing and go to the gym and do all of that stuff. So I'm hoping to get back into that, but my health just didn't allow for that. So yeah, I just wanted to come on, guys, and just update you. Like, if I've not been on here filming, I am doing something. And yeah, I went to Parliament. Amazing yesterday. I was just so... We was not in London for long. We got there in the morning, and at 9, the bus got in, and we left at 3:30, and we come straight back. So yes, it's been really wonderful, and I've just got such fire in my belly. My husband is truly amazing. He set me up my website as a surprise when I was still recovering from my surgery. And I thought, what is he doing? So I was, you know, talking away as women do. And I thought, he's not really engaged in the conversation. And then I was like, what are you doing? And then he showed me, he's like, I've done you this. And he paid for the website and the domain. And he's wonderful. He really does. Most people think that women submit to their husband are mental, but it will be the best thing that you ever do. I've just put this on my Instagram, actually, on Most Highly Guided. I think it's Most Highly _Guided on Instagram if you want to follow me on there, about that. So yes, guys, I am trying to get back on and read books, but with the move and with me doing this at the moment as well, it's just so unsettled. We're also having problems getting internet at the new house, so I'll probably have to film off my phone in the meantime, because it's a new build we're going to, so apparently there is no like lines or infrastructure in place to get it in. So it's a whole mess, guys. We don't know how long that's going to take to resolve. Lord willing, it'll be quick. So thank you so much, guys, for being patient. Hopefully by the end of this week I can at least get another reading on for those of you that like to listen to those, and I know you do because you comment, and it's so wonderful, and God bless you for taking the time to comment or like, you know, the videos. It helps me to know that you guys are like engaged and like what's going out there. So, and plus it also helps other people see. So if you don't mind liking the video, that would be amazing. Because, you know, why shouldn't other people see and possibly receive salvation through, you know, just watching someone else live their life and walk with the Lord and read literature from, you know, Christians, brothers and sisters that have gone before us. So yeah, I'll stop rambling on, guys, because it's now got a long video. So I am going to have some breakfast. Excuse me. Going to have some breakfast, and then I'm going to pack. And yeah, I'm exhausted, guys, but we are going to push through. While the Lord has given me life in my body, I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm going to tackle out this up here today because it's driving me mad. So thank you so much, guys, and I will see you all